Right, smokers, how's it going? Man, playing Harlow here. Hope y'all having a good day. It's Friday evening, real late Friday evening, Friday night, almost Saturday morning. Been watching some videos and I want to make me one real quick. Real quick, I'm smoking my new Wally Franks bent billiard. In it, I've got some B&B tobacco, Bag Soul Limey Bastard. Smoking Briar, appreciate you, buddy. Very good smoke. Thank you very much for sending me some of this. Very good smoke. Good stuff, good stuff. It's going to be a quick VR, I guess you could say. My buddy, LaPipeGuy1965. How you doing, buddy? I know y'all been watching Kevin's videos. He's normally a Zippo kind of guy. And he's been switching up and went to the butane pipe lighters. I think he's getting tired of the messing with the Zippos. The Zippos are great. They do require quite a bit of maintenance with the the wick and the flints and the fluid and all that. It can be kind of hectic. I know what you mean. So he's kind of changing gears there. Changing gears. And going over to a butane pipe lighter. And he made a video a couple days ago and said, hey, I'm switching over, and he's just not used to it. And if anybody has any tips, give him things. Well, I'm going to try to give you some tips. I ain't no expert. I probably ain't the best person to learn from, but I've found a few tricks that really have helped me very greatly. I hated butane lighters when I first started pipe smoking because I didn't know how to work them. Now I know how to work them. I love them. If I'm inside, I almost always use a butane pipe lighter. They work great when they're used right, and it's hard to beat. They're very good lighters. Good, clean fuel. You don't get any taste from the fuel in your pipe. They're awesome. They really are. Here I am talking, and mine's out. Well, I guess I'll be able to demonstrate, won't I? Alright. Let me find something else like my vibe because it just went out. I'm out of fluid of my lighter. I'm going to use a Bic. About perfect timing for my lighter to go out because I was going to show you how to fill it. Alright, mine's already down to the lowest setting pretty much. Pretty low. When you go to fill it, you want to bleed the lighter before you fill it. Oh, real quick, I got a Zycar butane pipe lighter. Got little check tools and stuff in it. Tamper and an aerator and a knife. Pretty handy. Tampered a little bit on the small side though. Going downfall of that. Can't really. It works if you ain't got nothing else, but either way, before you fill your pipe lighter, like I said, I'm no expert. I'm probably gonna get some stuff wrong. So sorry, it ain't gonna be perfect, but it's a few quick little tips that may help you out. Before you fill your butane pipe lighter, you want to bleed it. Bleed all that air out. And kind of refer to it as bleeding your brakes on your car. You go you put a brake caliper on or a mash on or something, and you can go just pour fluid in it, and jump in and hit the brakes. You ain't gonna stop. You ain't gonna have no pressure to stop. Because you got air trapped in your brake system. It's a hydraulic system, which you gotta get all the air out so the hydraulic pressure can work with the fluid. Kind of the same with this. You don't want to get air trapped in here and then go to put fuel in it and then you have fuel and air too much. You don't want all that. You pretty much just want fuel in here and you get your fuel air ratio as it's coming out of the pipe. Anyway, always turn your intensity setting down to the very low, down to the very negative. Take ink pen. Ink pen works great. open the ink pen up, stick it down in there. Actually, I do have fluid in this. And you're going to hit that down. Bleed all that air out. You can hear it running out. You won't go until you don't hear anything. All the air's out. And whatever left fluid you may have in there. Now, you can get different kinds of fluid. If you have a Zycar or a Lotus or a Calibro, right? Most of those lighters are lifetime warranty. I picked this lighter up for $42. It's a lifetime warranty. If anything happens to it, all I got to do is send it in a Zycar. They'll either fix it or send me another one, as long as I use good fluid. They can take one of these apart and tell what kind of fluid's being used. I have been using Zycar fluid, but this is very expensive. I think this was like $7 for an ounce and 1.9 ounces. It was very expensive. Today, I bought this can. This is a 13-ounce can. $12.95. That's a deal right there. This will last a long time. It'll probably leak some out of the can before I even use it all. That's how this will last a long time. This is the only can I've ever bought. I bought this with the lighter, and that was back in June of 2013. I'm gonna use this little bottle. Easier to tell. Go to fill up, hold your pipe lighter upside down. You probably know all this stuff, but if nobody showed you, this is how you do it. I learned most of these tricks through Zycar's website. Lighter upside down, butane upside down, push down, hold for 3 seconds, let off. Push down, hold for 3 seconds. It's full. Sometime I make sure I hit it the third time. It's for giggles. Now, reason you hold this upside down is you got different chemicals in here. It's late at night, and I'm not going to try to sit here and think of the correct terminology. I could probably figure it out if I sit long enough, but I ain't messing with it tonight. So, all the bad stuff pretty much goes to the top, or actually the bottom of the can, but to the top, it rises. The good, the fuel, it goes down here at the bottom. You want all that good fuel down here going straight into your lighter. You don't want none of that bad stuff. So hence to holding it upside down. Now, after you fill your lighter, you don't want to light it for a while. I'll let it sit about 2 to 3, sometimes 5, 10 minutes. But for this video, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'll pipe that again. Been talking too much. Trick with lighting this is going to be a quick video. I'm already 8 minutes. Sorry, guys. Trick with lighting with a butane lighter is getting the fuel to the igniter. Take a Bic, for example. You work a Bic, you push that red button down, you can hear the fuel. Fuel's flowing. Now, if you go to strike that without hitting the red button down, it ain't gonna light. There's no fluid there. No fuel. Gotta have fuel there. Zippo. This would be, I don't have the actual lighter laying around. This is a cartridge from one. When the lighter's closed, the fuel door is up. Open that little fuel door, now you got fuel flow. You can light. I ain't even got a wick in here. There's a flint, but no wick. With butane, the fuel control is through the trigger. Now, the trick is you want to get the fuel flowing up by the igniter. Whoops. The fuel flowing back here out of the cylinder up and through here into your igniter. If you just hit it real quick, it ain't going to light. It'll light every other time because it's already got fuel sitting there. You just hit it once, let it sit for a few seconds, fuel go, hit it again, it ain't going to light. That was my biggest thing when I bought this lighter. I'd get it and be like, it ain't working. It ain't working, you know. I'd click and click and click and it wouldn't light. Reason being was there was no fuel by the igniter to light it. Makes sense. Trick to lighting is real slow. Every time. The light every single time. Just take that trigger back real nice and slow. Let that fuel get up there by the igniter. It'll go. you'll, after a while you figure out how long it takes, and different lighters are different, I'm sure. It's the only pipe lighter I've got, butane pipe lighter I've got. Just take it nice and slow, and it'll light every single time. As long as the wind ain't blowing. You got the wind out there, it don't take much, it'll blow them out. That's the only downfall of these lighters. If I'm inside, this is my weapon of choice right here. Awesome lighters. They get a good clean light. No, you don't get any nasty fluid in your pipe. You don't taste it like you would like a Zippo. If I take a Zippo and fill it up and fire up a bowl, I'm going to taste it. If I just light it and then hit the bowl, I taste that Zippo fluid for the first 5-10 minutes of my smoke. I don't like that. If you ever watch me, most of the time with Zippo, I'll try to light it and give it a few seconds and then light my pipe and gives time to burn all that fluid off. Kind of like with matches. But letting the sulfur burn off, which I guess they don't use sulfur anymore, but used to anyway. So there's just a few tricks. I hope it helps you out, buddy. Just a little something that I've learned, I've found out on my own by watching YouTube. Zycar makes some good videos. Look up Zycar butane pipe lighters, and they'll show some pretty instructional videos. And they'll be able to explain it a lot more in depth than I can. And hopefully they'll make some sense to you. But I hope this helps, because like I said, when I first got this, I was extremely frustrated, and I hated the lighter at first, and I absolutely love these lighters now that I've figured out the proper way to use them, and it makes a big difference. So I hope this helps, and y'all keep that smoker on. We'll holler at you.